Hello. It is a rainy Thursday morning here in São Paulo, and we actually need this rain. São Paulo is a very large city with many cars and a lot of pollution, and rainy days help clean the air a little. But this morning, I was thinking about something that I would like to ask. Let me ask you one question. How much are you willing to sacrifice to reach your goals in life? Or are you a kind of person who wants success without giving up anything? For me, become a lawyer was not my first profession. Since I was a kid, I worked with electronic repair. I fix video games, computer, and other devices. Time passed, and today I see electronic repair more as a hobby. But back in 2009, I realized something important about my life. At that time, I was waiting many hours watching TV cable. One day, I looked at myself and thought I needed to do something different with my life. That was the moment when I decided to go to law school. Law school was no easy. I had to read many books, study for tests, write papers, and at the same time continue working in my electronic repair shop. And there was one more detail. I was married at that time. So my life became very simple. I had almost no social life anymore. My routine was basically working and studying, working and studying, day after day, year after year. In 2015, I reached the final stage of my law school journey. I had my final exam, my TCC, the final academic project. And at that same time, I had to study for the OAB exam to become a licensed lawyer in Brazil. I remember that during that period, I slept about 3 hours per night, no more than that. I was completely exhausted. But I knew I had to continue because I was very close to finishing what I had started. And then something unexpected happened. With only 5 months left to finish law school, my ex-wife came to my workplace. She arrived with a small fancy dog in her lap. I remember that. And she asked me for a divorce. That month was very difficult for me. But sometimes people around us do not understand the sacrifice we are making for our goals. They only see the present moment, not the long journey behind it. But I continue moving forward. I finished my law degree, passed the OAB exam, and I became a licensed attorney. And even after that, the sacrifice continued. I decided to go to abroad to study English. That meant spend money, invest time, and stay away from friends, family, my country, and my culture. But I did it because I had a goal to learn a new language and open new professional opportunities. So, why I'm telling you this is summarized story today? Because I want to ask you another important question. When you are looking for a law firm to give you a valid and professional information, are you ready to make some sacrifice for that? Are you ready to invest financially in professional advice? When you contact a lawyer to take care of your case, are you ready to invest in knowledge that professionals spend years to build? Because behind that knowledge, behind that whole situation that you can get, there were sacrifice, time, money, effort, sleepiness, and sometimes even personal loss. Or are you only looking for a free work? This is something that all of us should think about, including myself. Professional knowledge has a cost because it requires dedication, discipline, resilience, and many sacrifices along the way. That's reflection for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and I see you next one. Bye now.